Howdy artists! Okay, today's the day. We are going to go ahead and officially start outlining our Toon Me self-portraits. Remember I talked about the layers panel? It's my favorite thing in the entire world. Go into it right now, and below the white line, I want you to add a new layer. This should go above your photo, below the white line. Now, you should be using the marker tool. You may need to adjust it to be larger or smaller, and you're going to use black for it, but go ahead and now start to trace around your features as well as, maybe change or exaggerate or do something in your own style based off the certain facial feature you are working on. I'm fast forwarding through this part because I don't think any of you really wants to see this close up of my skin or of my face. You can also think about what you want to do for your background. For instance, I chose to make a little pattern with some donuts, and I'm going to fill those in with color too, but maybe you just stick to doing color, or maybe you stick to adding some different lines or shapes or any other types of patterns later on. Once you have finished up with doing the black outlines, go to the layers panel, and then click a new layer that goes above your photo, but below not only the white line, also your black outlines. Now that I have that new layer, I'm just gonna take the white, I'm gonna make it as big as I can make it, and I'm going to make this all white. I want everything underneath my black outlines to be white. It's just gonna make it a lot easier for you guys once you start to add color. Okay, back in that layers panel, click on your photo, and you're going to adjust the opacity back up to 100%. And before you add color, you do need to make sure that you are adding a new layer that goes above your white background and below your black outlines. It's time to add some color, baby. All right, so I want you guys to notice that there's something called the eyedropper tool. This is below the paint bucket tool, and this is really helpful for if you want to pick up a specific color that is in your photo, such as perhaps your skin tone. So the most important thing is that after you get that color, you need to click back onto your tool before you begin to add color, because otherwise it will just keep picking up other colors that you are circling on. I want to point out that as I started to add some color, I noticed that I kind of forgot to do an outline. Not a big deal. Go back into that layers panel, select onto the black outlines, and then from there, draw your black outline before you switch back to your colored layer. This works the same way as if you were maybe adding color on your skin, and then you realize you didn't finish the color in your hair. Simply go back to the layer you were on, add to it, go back to the other layer to continue on the other color. Once again, I'm fast forwarding this up a little bit. I don't work this fast, unfortunately, and I just don't think you want to continue to see quite this bit of a close-up of my face. Now, every time you go to add a new color of something, it's really important you put it on a new layer. I want to show you here how for one of my things I did not put my lips and my eyebrows and my eyes and my hair on different layers. They're all on one. Well, what happens if I decide I actually want to change something? It's a lot easier if you put it on a separate layer to then go and delete it without it deleting anything else. As you can see on this example here, since they're all together, if I decided to delete something, I would have a problem where it would get more than just that one thing. So if you're going to add a new color, just hit a new layer, put it on a new layer, new layer, new layer, new layer. How many times can I say it? I don't know. I can say it 5 times fast if you want. The nice thing about separate layers too is you guys can see here on my glasses that I was going a little bit outside the lines, but if I go to erase the parts outside the lines, it will not erase another part, right? It won't erase part of my skin. It won't erase part of my hair. That's amazing. This is why we love the layers panel. Okay, let's talk about the best for last, the background. Okay, maybe it's not the best for last, but you should probably do it last. Go into the layers panel and go above that big white background we did that's also above your original photo and hit the new layer there. You want the background layer to truly be underneath all the rest of your other colored layers. Once you have done that, you can go ahead, select the color, and get moving and grooving on it. We did it! Oh my gosh, this is my favorite part now, to go through the layers panel and to actually see how the layers all make up my composition. I like to turn off just the little eye tool so that you can kind of see it build up to your actual piece. Okay, so once you've had some fun doing that, then I want you guys to hit down to that Art Rage center button. And, of course, make sure that you've been saving as we've been going. You might want to go ahead and hit Save Painting here, but additionally, I want you to hit Export Image. And then from there, you're going to get the JPEG, you'll save it to your device, and you need to send that to me. All right, artists, I can't wait to see what you've created.